When a car's brakes fail and someone dies, the manufacturer pays billions in damages. When a drug's side effects kill people, the pharmaceutical company faces bankruptcy. When a mass shooting happens, gun manufacturers get dragged to court. But there's one exception. When your daughter dies from anorexia triggered by Instagram, when your son ends up brain dead from TikTok's blackout challenge, these companies are legally liable for exactly $0. 26 words. That's all it takes to shield a trillion-dollar empire. Today, we're not talking about lobbying money. We're talking about why they didn't stop when they knew it was dangerous, and what we can actually do about it. In 2021, a whistleblower leaked thousands of pages of internal documents. Inside was a shocking admission. We ran experiments reducing political, anger-inducing, and sensational content. Extreme content dropped dramatically. Facebook's research team knew this years ago. When they limited reshare speed, fake news spread dropped significantly. When they reduced anger content exposure, hate speech actually decreased. So why didn't they actually implement it? The documents continue. These measures reduce misinformation, but they also reduce growth and engagement. So here's what they did. During crisis moments like elections, they'd briefly turn these safety switches on, then flip them back off when the election ended. Instagram was the same. We make body image issues worse for 1 in 3 teen girls. 13% of British teens with suicidal thoughts traced them to Instagram. This isn't outside criticism. This is their own research. 50 years ago, tobacco companies lied. Nicotine isn't addictive. In 2020, big tech lied. Algorithms aren't harmful. The difference? Tobacco companies eventually lost in court. Big tech hides behind the shield of Section 230. While they buried their own research, how did the numbers move? Meta's, Facebook and Instagram's, recent annual revenue, $100 billion. While teen depression rates doubled, their stock price doubled too. Coincidence? No. Facebook internally weighted the angry reaction 5 times higher than like. Why? Because happy people put their phones down. Angry people fight in the comments and can't stop scrolling. MIT research shows fake news spreads 6 times faster than truth. The algorithm knows this and exploits it. Anger creates addiction. Addiction creates time. Time becomes money. So why do politicians just yell at hearings but never change the laws? Lobbying money? Sure, that's part of it. But the real reason, they're users of this system too. 2020 U.S. election online political advertising. Billions of dollars. Most of that money went to Facebook, Google, and YouTube. For politicians, these platforms are election-winning tools. They can shoot different messages to different voters at different times, precisely targeting by gender, age, location, and interests. Micro-targeting machines. Whistleblower Frances Haugen testified Facebook turned off safety systems during elections for profit. Politicians aren't regulators. They're just customers of the election-winning vending machine called algorithms. Once, tobacco companies looked invincible too. Over 50% of doctors smoked. Cigarette ads dominated primetime TV. But 50 years later, they lost. How? From the 1964 first official report to the 1998 final settlement took 34 years. It was a long fight, but we won. How? In a 1983 survey, 82% of non-smokers believed smokers shouldn't smoke around them. Surprisingly, 64% of smokers agreed. The key was reframing. Not my health, but harm to others. The concept of secondhand smoke changed the game. We can do the same with social media. Not "I'm addicted," but "our kids are being harmed." Not "user mental health," but 30% increase in teen suicide rates. Not a personal problem, but a public health crisis. In 1988, 400 local ordinances passed across America. The federal government was blocked by lobbying, but local governments were different. In California alone, 125 counties and cities created smoke-free zones. We can do this too. School level, block social media during class hours. City level, mandate digital literacy education in public libraries. State level, include algorithm education in school curriculum. In 1998, Florida assembled 600 middle and high school students and let them lead the campaign. It wasn't adults talking, it was peers. The result, teen smoking rates dropped from 23% in 1998 to 11.2% in 2023, cut by more than half. We can do this too. Gen Z Truth Campaign. Teens creating TikToks and YouTube shorts exposing Project Mercury and internal documents. Meta knew we were depressed and hid it. Social media addiction is cringe. Reverse peer pressure. Social media addiction is cringe. Let's be honest, this won't be easy. Meta's market cap is $1 trillion. Total victory might be impossible. But we can fight. Tier 1, right now. 1. Social norming. Build a culture where using less social media is cool. 2. Disable the algorithm. Turn off recommendation feed. Use following feed only. 3. Make bedrooms and dining tables digital-free zones. Tier 2, 1 to 3 years. 1. Parents and schools united. Policy changes through PTAs. Mandatory phone-free time after school. One school at a time, share success stories. 2. Target local government. Petition city councils. Restrict youth social media in public spaces. Block addictive apps on public Wi-Fi. One city succeeds, others follow. 3. Support lawsuits. Currently 620-plus TikTok lawsuits in progress. 14 state attorneys general suing. Meta trial scheduled for 2026. Keep the financial bleeding going. Tier 3, 5 to 10 years. Push for EU DSA-style regulations. Mandate independent audits. Algorithm transparency. Realistically slowest, but keep the pressure on. 50 years ago, people smoked on planes, in hospitals, in classrooms. Now, smokers hide outside in designated areas. Why? Not because laws changed first, because people's minds changed first. Their real weakness is your time. The $1 trillion algorithm, Section 230, none of it matters the moment you put your phone down. No data means no targeting, no election manipulation. The question isn't, can we win? The question is, which side are you on? The tobacco industry once looked invincible too, but we won. One person, one school, one city at a time. Right now, turn off their screens. That's the most powerful revenge you can deliver against this absurd system.
If you have questions about any of these topics, or want me to dive deeper into specific areas, leave a comment below. Your curiosity and engagement help shape the next videos I make. The more specific your questions, the better I can address the real issues you're facing. Drop a comment, share this with someone who needs to see it, and let's keep building understanding together.